So hello friends, in this video we will learn about how to make differentiation between male and female. So for that I am having very long data set, that is training and testing. So let's see how many images are there in female and how many images are there in male. So in the male section I am having near about, you can see here I am having 20,073 faces of male. Alright, so let's have a look upon female data set. It's having near about 820,000 as well, including faces only. So the problem is I'm running this code on Google Colab, but my data set is on Kaggle. Because Kaggle includes so many rich data set, and it includes so many features that is not possible in Collab. So there are so many ways to import a data set in your Collab. So first way, you just go to the like folder section on the left hand side and create a directory. Like suppose I am create new folder and just create mail. Alright, and by clicking on mail you just upload your file. Alright, you just upload your dataset, like just give the address of your dataset in your PC or laptop in your, so then give the address of the dataset and select the files. Let's say I am selecting these files, let's say only one or two files here, and then click on the click on open. So it will just upload. You can see here it is uploading the files. Here it will show on the bottom part, and then you can see that these files are uploaded in the created folder. Alright, so this is the one way, but this is very lengthy process, and it will take time, and make sure it will take time more than half an hour it may take. Alright, so because your code is also will take time, and your code will run at very long time, it will train the data set. So the second way, you can go to the your Google, like Google Drive, and go to the your cloud section. Like suppose I am going to open my drive section and upload the folder there, and from your drive section you can mount your dataset in your Google Colab. So here I am having my drive section, I am having that folder. I can upload that folder in my drive and then retrieve the files into my dataset. Alright, so what's the harm in that? Because I have already stored my dataset in Kaggle, so why I'm storing the same file? Because it is consuming 257 MB. It's not very small dataset. So why I'm storing the same dataset at two places, at my drive as well as in Kaggle? Because once it's uploaded on Kaggle, so why I'm repeating my task? That's the problem here. So second option is also neglecting from my side. So for that I'm having this shortcut. Like what's the shortcut there? You can import data set. Alright, you can import data set from Kaggle to Google Colab. Alright, so this can be done using following steps. If you zoom in my Collab, So first I have created a file naming Kaggle. Alright, so first create a file with name Kaggle using following command. So it will create like this one. Alright, create a directory like Kaggle that's hidden from this side. Okay, so next you can mount your drive. How it is done? You just click on this section. Yeah, this one. You just click on that, and then it will mount your drive. Mount drive. It's showing mount drive. Once you will click there, then you can run this cell to mount your drive. Okay, so you just run this code, and your drive will be mounted in the same pattern automatically. Alright, next you can install Kaggle using pip install. Alright, so hash install Kaggle. Okay, so this will install Kaggle on your Collab. So it's already satisfied, the requirement already satisfied, because I have already installed my Kaggle in my Collab. So it's no matter, because I have already created that Kaggle file. Now you can copy that content kaggle.json from Kaggle. So from where I got this kaggle.json file, let me show you again. That I just go to the Kaggle using my credentials. This is kaggle.com. Using your credentials, you just log in there and just go to the account section, and then find out where you are having expire API token. So this is expire API token, and this is create new API token. Alright, so if you are having already expire API token, just click on that, else click on create new token. If you don't have any expired new token, it will show an error like you don't have an expired token, like expire API token. Okay, expired. Right, now it will create new API. Okay, so this new API will download on your PC, and you just show in this one. It will show, it will download on your laptop, and it will show like kaggle.com, kaggle.json file. Alright, so you can rename it. I had already this kaggle.json in my laptop. This is reason it's showing kaggle.json, so I can delete that, and then I can rename it again, and then I just click on that. Right, so now I am having kaggle.json in my download section. Now come to the Google Colab. So it's now this is having kaggle.json. How to this one upload this file, let me show you that also. Okay, so for that, let me write import directory in Google Collab. What is the code for that? Alright, so for that I am having so many codes, like how to import files in Google Collab. So 2 lines of code is there. You can write, yeah, this one. Yeah, this one is. This is the code. Google import drive and upload. I think next is directory, how to import folder would you say. Okay, so it will write alright, so it will have like GitHub view rows upload option, or you can say collab upload is equal to files.upload. Yeah, this is the code. It's a small piece of code, I just missed that, so I'll have to search on Google. Okay, so once I click on these two lines, this is small piece of code, so it will run and it will ask to browse your folder. All right, then you can copy that code, it will upload in your file and then it will copy your code. So I just run in the next section, Google Collab, let's say Google Collab, and opening a new file. Okay, let's say new notebook, and just I copy that code, already copied that code, and just going to paste it here. And before that, what was the first line? It's from google.colab import drive. So once I click on that, it will just ask to browse the file from the user. Alright, so no files to upload, file is not defined here. Alright, so there might be some error in this file dot upload. Okay, let me find it on Google. What's the correct syntax for this scene? All right, so alright, so this will upload the file. I'll show you that code again later, so that you can copy that kaggle.json into your kaggle.json folder. Alright, so then what we will do, we just copy that dataset which you don't want to download. So how would you do that? You just go to the home and just find out home section, or you can directly go to the data set. Right, so this data set is like your work. Suppose you want to import your own data set. Okay, so just go to the data set folder and just copy that after that portion, that is after that kaggle.com. This is Sachin Kumar Saxena and the rest of the file name. Just paste it there, .kaggle dataset download, and I have pasted here. Okay, I just cross it here. Can you see that it's the same, which is male face training testing dataset, which is written over here on the here. This one is the code, this one is the copied content. Alright, then I can download the data. You can see that 246 MB data downloaded already, and then I will make directory with name train and then unzip, because this data is downloaded in the format of zip file. Okay, let me show you that also. Yeah, can you see that? So this data is actually downloaded in the format of male female face recognition .zip. Right, I need to unzip this folder. So what I will do, I will just unzip mail validation.zip. So this code is done with your mail, with your entire dataset, to import your dataset. So how many lines are there? Just only few lines there. Okay, so first is make directory, then disconnect your drive, and then install Kaggle, then make directory Kaggle, then this one copy your content JSON file from this one. Before that, just download from your account section, then just download the dataset. This is piece of line. I'll upload the this file into the comment section, then make training section, and then unzip the zip file. Okay, so then moving towards the exact batch normalization. So here we are having that code we are going to import, that is OS. So this it's already running over here. Right, it's already epochs are done and loss is done. Right, so what will I do? I'll import dataset like OS or library chara.model, import sequential and convolutional 2D. So these are chara's layers, these are convolution layers which we are going to download. Actually convolution is max pudding for, and then flatter file, dense file, dropout, and match normalization. These are actually parameters and the methods which we are going to import. Okay, so I am going to import one encoder, hot encoder, and hot encoder 0, means that is for female and male. So this is done for binary classification, not for normal classification. Then I'll have that storing, that will create 3 dataset link, 3 list, that is for dataset for storing image data as numpy form. Second one is to path list for storing paths of all images. Then result list is storing one hot code, target list, and whether normal or okay, so whether male or female. Okay, so this is done. So now I am giving the data for these free lines, and how from where I got this dataset path. I just go to the male value training dataset and training side, and just female, and just click over there and just copy paste path. Once you will copy this path, you will find that it's there. Just paste it here, not here but in the appropriate section, like where your dataset is written inside that code. So code male. So this is the male section. I am having that path, going to resize each and everything into 180 to 128 to 128, and R3 belongs to RGB, 3 channel image. Then same thing with the female dataset, going to set the path of the images, and that and how to, can you observe that here I am taking 1, okay, but here I have taken 0. This one is 0 because it is done because of hot encoder binary classification. Now I'll just find out the shape of the dataset. Here I am having 40,882 images. Alright, this is not very small dataset. Deep learning requires very large dataset. So in order to get better results, I have trained 40,882 images. Then I convert result into a numpy array and numpy reshape in 42 4082 2 channel. Previously it was 3 channel, now it is 2 channel. Make sure the number is same here as 40,082. Now split the data into training and testing, etc. See, I have taken this 0.2 means 20% as test data. So 20% means, what does it mean? Just come back here. 40,082. What is the 40% of that? So 40,082 multiply 0.0, so that is 8176. Let's take approximate value, that is 8177. That's become 32,705. So let's come here. So I'm going to train the data, result, size and shuffle true and random state 0. Now taking batch normalization with the following things. So then I'll come here. So let's take what's the my train dot shape here. It's 32,705. It's the same here that we have taken the subtraction part of this 20%. It is the 80% actually. All right. So 80% data is for testing, 20% data is for testing, and 80% data is for training. So this is mean of this test size, and we have shuffled the true because we need to means we need to train the batches at shuffle point. Now come back to the I'm going to import some file here. So I'm going to import the batch normalization part. Okay, so in the desktop I'm having batch normalization. Okay, here it is. Okay, it's not imported there. Okay, I'll show from there. So what's the batch normalization there means? It is okay, so it is how many sections it is having, how many parts it is having. Okay, so here it is. So this is having input image 5x5 convolution layer, and then this one. So then batch normalization function here, then relu function, then max pooling, and then again repeating, then here full connection 4x22, and then softmax, and then finally we are having output here. So this architecture is going to implement in this line that first we are having convolution of size 32, and then kernel size is 2x2. all right. So then we are having input size 128 to 128, then 3, and padding is same, so we don't want to change the padding here. And similarly this input will go into the next line, and this input will go to the next line, and this input will go to the next line, and this will go drop out, and then this will go to the next iteration. So this is how these lines are written in the deep learning. All right. So now we will come to the next part, like batch normalization function will be used because this architecture is based upon batch normalization, not for VGG16 or VGG19 or any other algorithm. This algorithm is called batch normalization. So hence they have used batch normalization, and the max pooling is same, and again convolution as batch normalization, and then flatten the last part, and then category, because we are having category in loss we are using, and optimization is we are using ada max to improve the error in each iteration. So here is the model summary, that is the convolutional layer and one layer, batch animation, number, max pooling, dropout, and then going to find out the training shape. So for last half an hour it's going to train my epoch. How many epochs are there? That is 30. Batch size is 40 and verbose is 1. What is the mean of verbose here? Batch size means I'll have 40 piece of batches, 40 size of image in each iterations. What is the verbose correlated to with this iteration? If verbose is equal to 0, then nothing will happen there. If verbose is equal to 2, then it will do like epoch and 1 upon 30 and 2 upon 30 and so on. So in this way verbose is correlated with this pattern. Nothing is special, but rather than to differentiate between first iteration to the next iteration. So till now I have completed my first iteration there, right?